If the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained.
Shot a goal! He's scored!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Konate. And here's Gordon. Now it's Kane. Now it's Rice. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, that's nice. Rice. And here's Gordon. Bellingham. And here's Kane! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Hernandez. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! It's in! France are back on level terms. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
France grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Konate attempts a clearance. That's a throw. Spence's cross. Upamecano, Camavinga. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Dembele. He can run onto that. Pickford claims comfortably. Rice. Spence. Gordon! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Hernandez, forwards and with intent. And it's Dembele. White. Stones. Guéhi. Stones. Guéhi, gently done. And here's Kane. Kane played through into space. Spence tries to dink it through. He can get that clear. Anderson. White. Anderson. Rice. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Olise. Rabiot. And it's Gusto. And here's Dembele. Chance for a shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Now it's Gordon. Spence. Showing good feet. A chance to play it in. And that has been cleared. And France can counter now. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Camavinga. Rabiot. Upamecano. Cherki. Gusto. Konate. Cherki. Konate. Camavinga. Cherki. Konate, aim forwards. Spence. Anderson. And it's White. Foden, steaming on goalwards. Upamecano, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cherki. Hernandez. Oh, that's neat. Rice. And they can counter here. Lobbed in behind. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Bellingham. It is a corner, good chance. Hernandez can get it clear. Gehi, that's a delicate pass. White played into the box. Rice. Spence. Gehi shifted upfield. Upamecano. And it's played forward. And it's Hernandez. Great run on the overlap here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Gordon. Spence. And here's Gordon. Foden played out to the left flank. Spence is... Up he goes! And the ball's come loose here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Cherki. Rabiot. Gusto is onto it in a flash. Hernandez cuts out the pass. Takes a shot! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
That's a little off target. Moved on forwards. Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Upamecano. Konate. Upamecano. Cherki. Rabiot. Konate. Camavinga. Hernandez. Upamecano. Out for a throw. And it's White. Foden. And here's Kane. Olise. That's a nicely shaped ball. Dembele. Oh, it's Dembele! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Dembele just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Yehi. Spence. Rice forwards and with intent. Rabiot. Cherki. Olise. And here's Dembele. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. White with a fine tackle. Rice. Bellingham. And it's White. Mbappe. White. Foden. White. And it's played forward. That's an excellent interception. Camavinga. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Olise. And it's Gusto. And it's been played through. Now it's Olise. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Cherki. Spence. And it's Kane. And he cuts out the supply. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Konate shifted upfield. Dembele. Dembele had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Rice chooses to go cross-field. Chance here to counter. Mbappe tries looking up for options on the left. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Gordon, gently done. Camavinga. Konate. Upamecano. Cherki. Upamecano played over towards the opposite flank. Gusto. Olise. And here's Dembele. Mbappe. Hernandez looking to hit the byline here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Olise plays it short. Anderson. Gordon. And it's Kane. Foden. Anderson. Gordon. And here's Kane. Spence's cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Tries a measured ball. Upamecano getting this one clear. Lovely feet. Bellingham. Ambitious ball here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Camavinga. Hernandez. And here's Dembele. Gusto. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Foden. Bellingham. Stones. Aim forwards. Foden chasing after it. Camavinga. Konate. Gusto. Gordon. Bellingham. Oh, super find. Spence going full tilt down the left. Nice control. Plenty waiting in the middle. Spence's cross. No, that's not going to find its target. Konate. Gusto. Konate. Cherki. Rabiot. Cherki. Gusto. Cherki. Rabiot. Camavinga. Rabiot. Rabiot forwards and with intent. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Stones. Rice. And it's played forward. Rabiot. Now it's Olise. Lovely bit of skill. Nicely shaped cross. That pass has been well intercepted. Camavinga looks to the other side. Played back in. Tries to get it clear. Olise. And here's Dembele. And here's Mbappe. He's on the finish! Rice. Bellingham. White. Camavinga. Cherki. Mbappe. Hernandez. Hit into the middle. Firmly met. Kane. Well, they can break here. Foden. And it's White. Bellingham. White. Foden. And here's Kane. That's going to go a long way. Mbappe. That's an imaginative pass. Olise. Rabiot. And it's White. Bellingham. White. Bellingham. Anderson. Oh, good spread. Bellingham. Now it's Gordon. Chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
White. Bellingham. Anderson. And here's Kane. Kane! It's anyone's ball now. Can he stop it going out? And it's hoisted clear. Rice. And here's Gordon. Out to the right. White. Oh, it's played into the area. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Hernandez. Searching pass he's played there. Camavinga. Upamecano. Camavinga. Hernandez. And back to the keeper they go. Konate. Gusto. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's Gusto. Olise. That has been knocked clear. Yehi. Anderson. And that's really well manoeuvred. Spence. Gordon. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Upamecano. Cherki. Konate. Gusto. Konate. Cherki. Upamecano. Hernandez. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Upamecano. Camavinga. Moved on forwards. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Hernandez. Camavinga. Cherki. Upamecano shifted upfield. Foden. White. Bellingham. Anderson. Oh, it's a great ball here. He's having a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Foden actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Rice goes short. That's very neat. Anderson. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And it's Spence. And a chance! Oh, he's really drilled it. And that has been clubbed away. White. He is just caressing the ball. Foden played out towards the right wing. Bellingham. Gordon. Oh, shooting chance! Olise. Konate, gently done. Gusto. And here's Rabiot. Rabiot was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Spence. Stones. Rice. Spence. Rice. Spence. And it's Dembele. Proves too strong. Stones. Stones forwards and with intent. Anderson. Over to the left. Spence. Oh, sweet feet. Bellingham. And here's Gordon. Anderson. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Hernandez getting this one clear. White. Bellingham. White. Stones. Anderson. Rice shifted upfield. Cherki. And it's played forward. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Upamecano does well to get it back. It's Kane! Bellingham. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Referee has just said play on. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Moved on forwards. Camavinga is onto this. And here's Dembele. Decent chance! Goal, France! And the comeback is complete. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And now he has two. France go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Upamecano tries to clear. And he's heaved it away. Rice played towards the other side. And it's White. That's good play. And here's Bellingham. Gordon shapes to shoot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
England really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Referee's given a throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it. And that's really well manoeuvred. Cherki. And here's Dembele.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Foden is flagged offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Dembele. Olise. And here's Olise. Spence makes the interception. Now it's Gordon. Now what about a counter-attack? Now it's Gordon. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Gusto. Konate. Oh, it's come loose. Rabiot gets over and intercepts. Cherki. Dembele. Spread out to the left. And it's Hernandez. Hernandez crosses. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
He is through here. Camavinga. France out in front with an early advantage. Gusto. France have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Konate. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Kane. White. White. Tries across. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Bellingham! That's a half-decent try.
Bellingham just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
Konate.
Gordon!
Now it's Gordon. And that was very necessary. Anderson does really well to win the ball there. White. He's in plenty of space here. Foden. Konate attempts a clearance. Olise. And that is a little undercooked. And it's White. Very nicely done. White. Upamecano can get it clear. And that's been won straight back. Bellingham. It'll be a throw-in. And here's Foden. Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Cherki. Upamecano. Aim forwards. Played into space out wide. Great defending, strong and determined. White producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. White.
Well, what we're seeing here is a recipe for winding up your supporters. They're over-elaborating on the ball when someone should be taking responsibility to release it forward. You can sense the frustration all around.
Upamecano. Hernandez. And he goes cross-field. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! Decent hit and on target. Cherki. Mbappe. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Gordon, gently done. Cherki. And here's Mbappe. Rice. Gordon chips it through. Foden looking to run onto it. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position.
Kane! Oh, that is rather wayward.
England are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Bellingham, and it's lofted through here. Cleared without complication. And it's Bellingham. Good ball, good take. Time to deliver. Now it's Gordon. Gordon! And the shot! It's in! Just 1 in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Upamecano. Oh, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Upamecano. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Konate. Rabiot. Gusto. Moved on forwards. Dembele. Yehi. Spence. Yehi. Rice. Spence. And it's Spence. Gordon, who has set up 2 goals. Gordon. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Upamecano getting this one clear. Rice. That's a fabulous ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That is lovely. Rice. Now it's Kane.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Gusto. Mignon sends that a long way. Anderson. Bellingham. Camavinga. And it's played forward. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Gusto. Cherki. Konate, forwards and with intent. Anderson wins the duel this time. Mbappe. Dembele. Anderson. And here's Kane. And it's Spence. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that has been cleared. Anderson. Foden. Gusto. Konate. Gusto. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gordon. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Camavinga shifted upfield. Mbappe, probing pass. Stones. That's really well manoeuvred. Clearly not happy with that. Kane, it's Kane! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Gets good distance on it. Oh, he's found him in space. So who's he picking out? In once more. Upamecano attempts a clearance. Anderson. Gordon. Rabiot did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Anderson. White. Bellingham. White. Anderson.
Kane really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Kane. Now it's Foden. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Cherki. Gusto. Cherki. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hernandez. And he shoots! Spence. Moved on forwards. And it's Kane. Dembele. Spence shifted upfield. Gordon. Now it's Gordon. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Mbappe. Cherki. Gehi gets it clear. Caresses it through. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. That is delicious! He's got himself an absolute peach. England are back in business. Oh, that is a bit special. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Olise. Dembele. And here's the chance to counter. Bellingham. Foden. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Played into the middle. Foden gets flagged offside. Stones. And it's Dembele. So what can they make of this? Foden. Bellingham. White. Kane. And here's Gordon. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Going for goal! Shot, surely! Danger averted for now. Spence. Rice. And here's Kane. Kane! Just off target.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Rabiot. Camavinga. Upamecano. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Cherki. And it's Dembele. He's in a great position. Chooses to go back. Cherki! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Gordon. Spence. Now it's Gordon. Gordon, and that's aimed into the middle. Tries to get it clear. Bellingham. Bellingham! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
That is a great pick out. Olise. Oh, it's them. There's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's hoisted clear. Produces a cross. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. And that has been cleared. France have reclaimed it, purring through the gears. And he's there to get it away. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Gordon. And it's Bellingham. Kane. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And here's Bellingham. White. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Foden. Corner given. thumps it clear. And here's Gordon. Ball swung in. Cleared away. Bellingham! That was superb goalkeeping.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he's there to clear it. Gehi. That has been knocked clear. Elise. Well timed, excellent interception. Anderson gently done. Mignon, long ball by the goalkeeper. Spence, forwards and with intent. Now it's Kane. It's Kane! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Gehi. Oh, great play! Gordon, great chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Gordon usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
Rabiot. Rabiot. And here's Elise. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Gordon. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's got away. Foden. Shoots! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Camavinga. France to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Now that's well seen too. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Mignon sends that a long way. Elise. Succumbs to the pressure. Do have a chance to counter here. It's been slipped through. Now it's Kane. Camavinga gets it clear. And here's Kane. Kane! Oh, that was no routine save.
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's been taken short. And it's Bellingham. And here's Gordon. Now it's Kane. Cherki. Looking to break at pace. Hoisted upfield by the keeper, calmly anticipates. Anderson. Looking here to chip it through. Cleared away. Oh, nice touch. Anderson. Played out to the right. And here's Foden. Bellingham. This might Gordon!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
That's tidy. Looks across and plays it in. Mbappe. Cherki. Konate. Rabiot. Gusto. Rice, too strong for his opponent there. And it's played forward. Now it's Foden. Foden, oh, good spread. Cross goes in there. Climbs up big! Goal, England! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Hernandez. Hernandez with the delivery. That has been cut short. Camavinga. Mbappe. And it's been played through. It's Dembele! Spence gets good distance on it. Now then, the ball's come loose. Stones. White. Stones. Bellingham. Stones. Anderson. Foden. Moved on forwards. Spence. Now he's off and running. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Rabiot. Mbappe. Rabiot. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Dembele! Yehi. Olise. Anderson cuts it out. Rice. And it's Camavinga. The less said about that pass, the better. Anderson. Yehi. Spence. Stones. Bellingham. Stones forwards and with intent. Oh, a delicate chip through. Now it's Foden. Ah, such a clever touch. Upamecano wins the duel this time. That looks a cracking ball. Rice gets across to intercept that. Spence. Gordon. Gordon! And he has slightly undercooked that one.
England clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Gusto. And it's Hernandez. Hernandez crosses. Rice. Gehi. Rice. Gehi. And he goes cross-field. Bellingham. Now it's Kane. Now it's Gordon. He's beaten the last man. Takes a shot.
Gordon just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Mbappe. White. Stones. Gordon. Hernandez. Camavinga. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And here's Elise. Out to the right. Gusto. It's a mighty effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Dembele really isn't happy with himself after that, having done so well to get on the end of it too.
Rice. Gehi. Rice. Bellingham. Now it's Kane. Rice. And it's Kane. Anderson. And here's Gordon. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Camavinga. Cherki. Mbappe. He looks to get on the end of this. Stones. Anderson. Stones. Bellingham. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Camavinga is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Gehi. Spence. Anderson. Rice. Anderson. Bellingham. Stones. Foden is onto it in a flash. Hernandez. Olise. Real chance!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Rice. Gehi shifted upfield. Rice. And here's Gordon, out towards the flank. Rice. Bellingham. Anderson played out towards the right wing. Can he finish? Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. That's a good ball. Big chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's hoisted clear. Cherki. Oh, split-second reaction.
Cherki is offering a right smile there.
Cherki. He's got space. It's Dembele! Gusto. Rabiot. Cherki. He's in a good position here. Foden. White. And it's White. And here's Bellingham. Gordon. Gordon! Oh, that is very close.
Gordon brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Konate, aim forwards. Gusto. Cherki. Mbappe. Crunching tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Stones. Bellingham. White chasing after it. And it's White. Aimed in towards the centre. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Anderson. Out to the right. And here's Bellingham. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Bellingham really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
White. Bellingham. Gehi. Rice. Bellingham. Anderson. That's really well manoeuvred. Hernandez. Olise. Tries a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Could be danger here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Clipped into space. Foden is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Played out wide, and he's managed to get free. Stones getting this one clear. Foden. Oh, played through for the wide man. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Upamecano. Foden. Oh, super find. Danger averted for now. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Rice. Bellingham. Upamecano, gently done. Rabiot. And it's made its way to him. Great defending, strong and determined. Foden. White tries making a foray down the right. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Camavinga. Hernandez. France going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Hernandez. Foden. And now the breakaway. Foden shifted upfield. Cleared without complication. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Rabiot gets rid without sophistication. Rice. And here's Foden. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Camavinga looks to the other side. White. Foden. And here's Kane. Oh, good spread. That is lovely. Olise chooses to go cross-field. And reclaimed it in a trice. Stones. Moved on forwards. Now it's Gordon. Foden. And it's played forward. Well read, nice interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Cherki. Mbappe, played out to the left flank. Lovely bit of skill. Looking for a decent ball in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. There will be a throw-in. And it's Gusto. He can get that clear. Gusto. And the shot! White can get it clear. And it's Hernandez. Mbappe. And here's Camavinga. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Olise is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
White. Stones. Bellingham. Stones. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Mbappe. He has found the way through. Olise. Gusto. Camavinga. Cherki. That's a nicely weighted pass. He's had a shot! He's scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, nice touch. And here's Gordon. Gordon! And here's Mbappe. And here's it's Dembele! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Rabiot. No way through, so back it comes. Cherki. Mbappe. Nice physical challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Foden knocks it out wide. Some good work on the right flank here. Bellingham. And it's White. Now it's Bellingham. And the shot's on here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Upamecano, forwards and with intent. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Terrific save by Manuel! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Camavinga. That's really well manoeuvred. Calmly anticipates. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Moved on forwards. Spence. England can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Yehi. Rice. Spence.
Well, for me, Peter, it's kind of possession without penetration now. They have to change tack, they really do.
Anderson. Yehi. Spence. Yehi. Rice. Spence. Foden. Kane. Spence. Spence played into space. That's a throw. Now it's Gordon. Played into the middle. And out it comes again. Camavinga. And it's Dembele. Mbappe! Camavinga. Cherki. And here's Dembele! It's Dembele! Oh, they could be caught out here! And he has been fouled there. Keeper's got good distance on that. Camavinga. Upamecano. Camavinga. And it's played forward. Hernandez looks to get on the end of this. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Hit into the middle. Now who's going to be first to this? Gusto. Now can he find a finish? Mbappe has a shot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Hernandez cuts out the pass. Konate. Camavinga. Upamecano, forwards and with intent. Hernandez charging forward down that flank. And it's Camavinga. Hernandez. Bellingham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Spence. That's a cute ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Bellingham. Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Camavinga. Upamecano. Cherki. Played into space. Back into the middle. Konate. Cherki. Rabiot. Konate shifted upfield. And it's Dembele. Gusto. Olise. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Anderson is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Hernandez. Hernandez with the delivery. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Gordon getting this one clear. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Anderson. It's a good run down the right. Foden. Now it's Kane. Now that's well seen too. Cherki. And here's Dembele. Out to the left it goes. And they've got rid. Foden. Bellingham. White. Bellingham. White. Foden. And it's Spence. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Gordon. Nice interception, well timed. Rabiot aimed forwards. Rabiot. Cherki. Played back in. Lovely feet. Bellingham wins the duel this time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, and it's been given away. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Foden. Foden! And a shot! He's delivered all right! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
England get themselves into the lead. Olise, over to the left. Hernandez. Now it's Kane. Can he latch on to this? Bellingham. Bellingham plays it in. That is a brilliant interception. Spread out to the left. And it's Hernandez. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Spence. Anderson. Yehi. Spence. Yehi. Anderson. Hernandez, gently done. Mbappe! Now here's the delivery. Rice. Kane. Kane, played out to the right. France getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Gusto. Rabiot. Cherki. Olise. Gusto. That's really well manoeuvred. Cherki. He's being urged to shoot. Olise, oh, good take, goes for a shot! Sticks it away! Again, we are level! What a contest!
France, well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Strong running down that left flank. Anderson shifted upfield. Muscular approach does pay off here. Cherki, aim forwards, gets it away. Hernandez, delivered in. And that has been clubbed away. Foden did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. And it's Spence, played towards the other side. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Mbappe. Dembele! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, perfectly measured that. It's a loose ball. Gordon. Short changes him with that pass. Rabiot. Gusto. Konate. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Rabiot. Elise. This looks promising. Out to the left it goes. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Shoots! There are a few waiting for it. Hernandez. Oh, it's played into the area. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe has a shot! Same again, same outcome. Mbappe. Oh, this is a great position. Great chance! And he's done it!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
France take the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Yehi. Stones. Bellingham. Foden. And he's picked out the run. Oh, Gordon! And the ball's come loose here. Mignon trying to keep this in. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And that's been well dealt with. Spence. And here's Gordon. Bellingham. Bellingham! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Cherki moved on forwards.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's played forward. Now it's Kane. And it's Spence. Gordon. Now it's Gordon. Referee has seen that as a dive.
Well, that's just very cynical. For him to think he could get away with it is ugly on his part.
Mignon, long ball by the goalkeeper. Konate. Cherki. Rabiot. Konate. Rabiot. Rice, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Yehi. Anderson. White chasing after it. Foden. He's in space and looking for options. Nice control. Time to deliver. Foden. Foden! Camavinga. Cherki. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe played out to the left flank. He is just caressing the ball. And that was very necessary. Gordon. Foden. Bellingham. White. Foden. Nice physical challenge. Mbappe. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Mbappe. Stones gets over and intercepts. Foden. White. Gordon. Chance for a shot! Back into the middle. Gusto. Konate. Rabiot. Camavinga. And there's green grass ahead of him. Rabiot. Played back to the goalkeeper. Konate. Forwards and with intent. Gusto. Rabiot. Olise. Spence. And that's really well manoeuvred. Can he spark a counter here? Foden. Big chance! Upamecano tries to clear. Camavinga. Cherki. Aim forwards. Hernandez. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Dembele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They've played it short. Olise. So who's he picking out? And it's Hernandez. Oh, he's in! And here's Olise. There's the shot! And he's there to clear it. Dembele! Dembele! Pickford. Oh, they could be caught out here. England have got it back and they'll have another go. Out to the right. Now it's Bellingham. Receives it in a good position here. Foden. White. Now it's Bellingham. Kane. Oh, good spread. There are a few waiting for it. Rabiot. Camavinga. Upamecano. Hernandez. Cherki. Dembele. Oh, cracking ball. He's having a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Bellingham. Foden. White. Rice. Rice, gently done. Anderson. Hernandez cuts it out. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Moved on forwards. Could move up a gear here. Foden hurtling down that right flank. He's shifting through the gears here. That's good play. Hernandez. Mbappe. Hernandez. Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Spence. Anderson. And it's White. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cherki. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Dembele. Olise. Played out wide. Gusto proves too strong. Swings it across. Spence attempts a clearance. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Gordon. White. Bellingham. White. Very nicely done. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Foden. Foden has been caught there, it's a foul. He's gone for goal! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! About as smooth as it gets. It's level again. What a match we have. That was beautiful. Something close to genius. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And it's played forward. Mbappe, Camavinga, and here's Dembele. Well read, and the danger is averted. Foden making good progress on the right-hand side. He has found the way through. Oh, that's nice. Bellingham. Now it's Gordon! Rice forwards and with intent. And here's Foden. Great defending, strong and determined. Camavinga shifted upfield. He is through here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Foden. Now it's Kane. Kane played out towards the right wing. That's going to go a long way. Spence. Rice. Bellingham. And here's Foden. And he's running through. Foden! There it is! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
France can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Gordon. Olise. Cherki. Mbappe. Cherki. Rabiot. Konate. Rice. Kane. And it's Kane. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Olise. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Yehi. Spence. Yehi. Spence. Yehi. Spence. Yehi. Anderson. Camavinga did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Mbappe. Hernandez. Upamecano. White. Stones. Bellingham. Anderson. Bellingham. Anderson. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
England clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Cherki. Olise. And it's Rabiot. Rabiot. Oh, it's Dembele. Shapes to shoot! It's off target and by quite a way. Rice. Spence. Gehi. Rice. Spence. Rice, aim forwards. And he's heaved it away. And that's put paid to a promising move. Gehi. Rice. Spence. Gehi. Rice. Anderson. Gehi. And it's played forward. Rice. Anderson. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. Stones. White. Moved on forwards. Foden. Hernandez. Upamecano. Upamecano. Gently done. Mbappe. Oh, it's Dembele hits it! It's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down! Mbappe at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So all square and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Olise. Cherki. Gusto. Konate, forwards and with intent. Gusto carries the ball down the right. That's tidy. And it's Hernandez. Lovely. Olise! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Danger averted for now. And play for a throw. Rabiot. Oh, that's a dangerous ball. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe has a shot! And he's straight offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Bellingham. Always onto this. And he's there to get it away. White have it back and can go again. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Dembele is fouled. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And that has been cleared. Cherki. Oh, that is a good ball to find it. Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rice can get it clear. Rice. White. Foden. Stones. Bellingham. And it's White. Foden. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. It's gone out for a throw-in. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Konate, Rabiot, Konate, that's really well manoeuvred. Gusto, Olise, and here's Dembele. That's good defending, very good defending. Gordon, Upamecano gets across to intercept that. Cherki, Rabiot, oh, the ball's come loose here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rice, Foden, Bellingham. Bellingham shifted upfield. Hernandez, and the keeper's got it again. Konate, Rabiot. Moved on forwards. Camavinga. Konate. Cherki. Aim forwards. Spence. Yehi. Anderson. Spence. Rice. Anderson. Oh, good spread. That's been slipped through. Foden. Played in by Foden. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Real chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
Mbappe. Camavinga. Played back in. Rabiot. And here's Olise. Olise! He's done very well to get to that.
Olise clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Bellingham. He's got away. Bellingham. Good purposeful running. Bellingham! Foden. And the shot! Could be danger here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Spence. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. It's run loose here. Serves up and a chance! He wasn't that far away.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Mbappe. Rabiot. Camavinga. Cherki. And here's Olise. And the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
Olise actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Olise with the short one. Now it's Richard, surely! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Cherki turns and goes back. Decent chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. And it's played forward. Foden. Stones. Bellingham. Stones. Yehi. Stones. Stones forwards and with intent. Mbappe. Yehi gets good distance on it. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's gone back to the keeper. Gusto. Bellingham. Foden. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Bellingham. And here's Gordon. And here's Kane. So much time and space here. Gusto did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe! Showing good feet. There's the delivery. Brilliantly cut out. Spence. That's a good run down the left. Rice. And it's Kane. He's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Camavinga. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Upamecano, gently done. And here's Dembele. Out to the right. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Gehi with the clearance. Spence. Spence goes on a run down the left wing. Spence. And that's aimed into the middle. Gusto. Konate. Gusto. Cherki. Rabiot. Konate. Konate shifted upfield. That has been cut short. Gusto played with finesse. Gordon. Moved on forwards. Kane. It's Kane! And again the keeper stands strong. Upamecano. Hernandez. Cherki. It's a threatening ball. Great challenge, time to perfection. Camavinga. Olise. Chooses to go back. Gehi tries to clear. Rabiot. And here's Olise. No way through, so back it comes. Is there any support? He might not need it. Corner then. And that has been cleared. And it's Camavinga. Cherki. Rabiot. Cherki. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe takes a shot! Stones. Bellingham. And he's managed to get free. Foden. And here's Bellingham. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Foden. Rice. And here's Foden. Played out to the right. Well timed, excellent interception. Olise. Dembele. Over to the left. Cherki. Mbappe. Mbappe going full steam ahead down the left flank. Cross. Mbappe opts to play it back. Mbappe! Oh, the referee's booking him here for a dive.
Correctly so, Peter. It's an element of the game we just can do without.
Spence. Now who's going to be first to this? He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, that's neat. And it's Rice. Kane! And here's Kane. It's Kane! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kane is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, smashing header! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Rabiot.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
And here's Mbappe. Anderson does really well to win the ball there. Kane played out towards the right wing. And the counter is on. Now it's Kane. Bellingham. Oh, good spread. Foden in acres of space out wide. Rabiot. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Mbappe! Cherki. Rabiot.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Spence, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Kane. Wins the duel this time. And it's played forward. Rabiot. Olise, spread out to the left. Foden, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Bellingham, forwards and with intent. Foden. Spence. Rice. Foden. And here's Kane. Kane! It's a loose ball. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Foden. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Yehi. Succumbs to the pressure. Spence has got himself a free kick. And here's Gordon. He's found a way through. Oh, it's come loose. Gordon couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Cherki. Rabiot. Chance! That's really well cleared. Upamecano makes the interception. Camavinga. And here's Olise. And he's gone backward here. Out to the left it goes. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's been taken short. Shot at goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Deftly away. Bellingham attempts a clearance. And here's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. No, that's too long. Out to the right. Tries a deft little ball. And the shot! Volleyed effort.
Gordon really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Gusto tries making a foray down the right. And it's Gusto. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. It's a pretty loose pass. Bellingham. Decent progress down the left. Too much distance on that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Cherki. Bellingham wins the duel this time. Kane. And he's cut it out. Hernandez. Upamecano. Camavinga. Cherki. Mbappe. Olise. Rice, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Stones. Bellingham. Stones played over towards the opposite flank. And he cuts out the supply. Mbappe. Cherki. Camavinga. Chooses to go back. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Dembele. France have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. Oh, well done for him to take the shot on. He did at least hit the target.
Upamecano. Hernandez, aim forwards. White gets rid without sophistication. That's a throw. Rabiot. Konate. That's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Gusto. And it's Rabiot. Gusto hurtling down that right flank. Across it goes. Cleared away. Bellingham, gently done. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Kane. Kane finds himself offside.
Look, Peter, this just needs a little fine-tuning, and obviously fast.
Konate. And here's Camavinga. Hernandez. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Gem! An absolute gem! And yet again, they steal back into the lead. Extraordinary stuff. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And here's Kane. Now it's Gordon. Now it's Kane. Bellingham. Nice looking ball. Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
Spence, he'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Camavinga. Hernandez. Just about up to the hour now. Upamecano. Camavinga. Mbappe. Gusto. Olise. And it's played in. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Rice. Gehi. Rice. Spence. England keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it.
Look, good possession is one thing, but they seem as if they're passing time at the moment, keeping the ball for the sake of it when they know it has to be moved with much more attacking punch.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. He's got away. It's Hernandez. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Nice physical challenge. The referee's awarded a free kick. Cherki. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Foden. And it's played forward. And it's Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Bellingham with a definite foul there. Acrobatic effort! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, there wasn't much else on there, so why not have a crack? So nearly paid off too.
Plays it through. White. Now it's Foden. Foden! It's Kane! Oh, that's a waste.
Kane really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Upamecano shifted upfield. Hernandez. Mbappe, aim forwards. Hernandez elects to cross. Rabiot have it back and can go again. Camavinga. Bellingham played out towards the right wing. Moved on forwards. And it's been played through. Kane!
England really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Konate. Upamecano, forwards and with intent. Cherki. Olise on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Gehi. Cherki. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Tries a shot! And he hits the net! 2 to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Out towards the flank. And it's White. Oh, he's caught him in or out. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's had a crack. Glorious! A finish of true class! Oh, that is a bit special. Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Rabiot. Konate looks to the other side. Oh, can he get onto this? White, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Gordon! He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Mignon sends that a long way. Gordon. Kane. White. And here's Foden. Over to the left. And they can counter here. And that's really well manoeuvred. He can get that clear. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Gehi gets it clear. And it's Rabiot. Cherki. And he shoots! Goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
How many? Just how many? Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Spence goes on a charge down the left. Now it's Gordon. Rabiot did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Camavinga. Cherki. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. And here's Olise. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gordon looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now it's Kane. Camavinga, aim forwards. Olise, done delicately. And that could set him on his way. And that's out of reach. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And there's green grass ahead of him. It's Dembele! And that was very necessary. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
England going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Gehi, gently done. Out to the right, and it's White. Foden. Oh, good spread. Bellingham. That's very neat. Crossed into the middle. Gusto. Cherki. Gusto. Konate. Cherki. Olise. Gusto. Rabiot. Gusto. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Gehi. Rice. Anderson. And it's played forward. And it's Spence. Rice. Played out to the right. White. Bellingham. Rabiot. Gusto shifted upfield. And here's Mbappe. Hernandez. Bellingham. And that could set him on his way. Proves too strong. That has been cut short. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's in a great position here. That's going to go a long way. Anderson gets over and intercepts. Bellingham. Rice. And here's Kane. Spence. Now this could be a chance. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. France really could have done without this. Well, the players are pleading, but it's not going to convince him to change his mind now.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. England get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Kane does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Stones. Moved on forwards, and it's Spence. Kane. And he's well... Gordon! It's there! England are back in business! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Chucky! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Stones chooses to go cross-field. White looks to get on the end of this. Spence. Gordon. And here's Kane. Bellingham. Bellingham! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Olise. Always onto this. Now it's Dembele. Oh, that's neat. Looking for a decent ball in. Cherki. Oh, shooting chance! And it's Rabiot. Out to the right. Thinks. Olise! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Konate makes the interception. And here's Dembele. Now it's Olise. Gusto. Has crossed into the middle. And that has been clubbed away. Thinks one through. Now it's Olise. Olise. Foden. Rice, gently done. Well read, nice interception. Cherki. Olise. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rice. Gordon. Gehi. Rice. Gehi, aim forwards. And it's Kane. Kane played out to the left flank. Foden. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh, easy pickings there. Ball's played through. Spence. Cross goes in there. It's a mighty effort! Well, couldn't quite control it.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Camavinga. Camavinga. Upamecano. Rabiot. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Anderson clearly cannot believe it, but he is off, and they're going to have to find a way without him.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Now that's well seen too. Rabiot. And he goes cross-field. Hernandez. Showing good feet. Lovely ball. Mbappe! Bellingham. That'll be a throw. Foden knocks it out wide. And it's Bellingham. And the pass is intercepted. Olise. And here's Mbappe. That is a brilliant interception. Rice. And it's played forward. Kane. Upamecano gets across to intercept that. Stones. Bellingham. Stones forwards and with intent. Now it's Kane. Now it's Gordon. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That is good, super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Cherki. And it's Hernandez. Mbappe. Olise. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, sweet feet. Cleared without complication. Spence. Rice. Mbappe! Oh, it's Dembele! It's Dembele! Goal! France! And they've got their lead back!
France, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
France take the lead. Bellingham. Kane, good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, he's had a shot! Gordon. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pickford breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Calmly anticipates. Spence. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe, spread out to the left. He has a look out. Mbappe, played out to the left flank. Mbappe, and the shot! He's there to hit it! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
White. Yehi. Rice. And that's really well manoeuvred. Gusto. Camavinga. Camavinga shifted upfield. Kane. And it's played forward. And that pass just didn't quite work. Camavinga. Upamecano. Cherki. Hernandez. Upamecano. Aim forwards. Now it's Mbappe. Olise. And here's Dembele. It's a great ball. Spence. Gordon. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Dembele. And he has been fouled there. Olise! Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. That was beautiful. Something close to genius. And that means just one thing. Match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
France go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Camavinga, gently done. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pickford, long ball by the goalkeeper. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Kane. Cherki. Oh, they can break here. Mbappe chips it through. Just about up to 75 minutes. Camavinga, Upamecano, Konate, Gusto, Konate, Gusto, Konate, Gusto, Konate, Gusto, Konate, Gusto, Konate, Olise, Rabiot, moved on forwards, and it's Kane. Well, played right into his path. White. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's on it, decent chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Spence, played towards the other side. Bellingham. And here's Kane. Kane played out towards the right wing. White. White puts them all in. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe, Hernandez, Cherki, Olise, Gusto. Oh, such a clever touch. Rabiot.